Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Rob, also known as Checked Out, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my stellar target setup for specifically consoles. We're talking PS5 disc, digital, and Xbox Series X. I did have some pretty good success over the last drop that happened yesterday, so I'm going to be breaking down my task setup, going over what type of proxies, what delays, and what modes you should be running. And on target, there is a lot of cancels and a lot of errors, and it's just something that comes with it. Try to use aged accounts that don't really get locked too often, and you should be good. Besides that, I mean, it's kind of a hit or miss as to whether you will get canceled or not. I know a lot of manual orders get canceled, but it kind of is what it is. You just kind of got to get lucky. But first, you need to learn how to hit, so let's get into that. And a quick little plug-in, guys, if you guys do need a cook group to join, head over to the description of this video and you'll find the link to my website. As you can see here, we cover sneakers, consoles, and everything that resells. And you guys, I'm telling you, we are currently the cheapest group on the market. With right now, we're only charging $14 a month, and we are giving our members advanced information so that they know when every single drop happens. We're still in the beta phase, and we still have a lot more features and providers to add to the group, which is why we're so cheap right now, and it's why you can get in and lock your price at $14 forever, because we will be increasing probably to $20 in like the next week or so. So just head over to the description below and you'll find the link to my website. And if you think I'm capping about our success, well, it's on screen right now. Alright guys, so if you didn't know, Target drops like super early in the morning between 7 a.m. Eastern to 8 a.m. Eastern. So I did run yesterday. That was our last drop, was yesterday, December 2nd. I ran, but I didn't record because I kind of just turned my computer on and let it run while I'm in bed. However, when I woke up, I took a screenshot of the screen, and this is what my results were. So I only have 3 Target accounts, and I was able to cart 2 on PS5 disc. I was able to cart on all 3, and I was able to cart on 2 on Xbox. But only 1 was able to check out for the PS5 disc, and that's just the nature of the game. Digital and Xbox are really hard to hit, and it really all comes down to luck, whereas the disc there's a lot of stock, so if you have a good setup, you're more than likely going to hit. So guys, I'm going to show you the task setup now. So here's the task that I actually hit with. I was running a delay of 2200. I was running ISPs for monitor and checkout proxy. You guys should be running Hype 2, the mode Hype 2. For fulfillment, make sure you have pickup. This is the SKU for the PS5 disc. Pickup type, put pickup. Or monitor type, put pickup. Store ID, this is new. I haven't had time to play around with this, and I probably won't, so I'm just keeping it blank. Pickup radius, that's up to you. It'll do 40 miles. That's what I have, 40 miles from your zip code, so in each direction. So however far you want to drive. Checkout delay, you want to keep this pretty fast. I was experimenting, and I kept this at 300. And it worked for me. So anywhere between, I don't know, you could do like 200 to 900 for the checkout delay. Checkout delay can be faster than the normal delay. And here really is the most important part. For a watch task, I have it unchecked. I was not using a watch task for the majority of my tasks. It hasn't worked very well for me in the past, so I decided to change it up. Override payment, yes, because I like to use the profile rather than the payment information that's on the account. It just keeps me more organized to use the profile of the task. So again, the most important takeaway is that there was no watch task. And this means that your task is going to monitor itself rather than relying on these monitor tasks, which that can be a good and a bad thing. However, if you were to use a monitor task, this is what I've been using. I use ISPs again, input to SKU, delay of 2000, monitor type, add to cart. Store ID, I leave blank. Zip code, I've been leaving blank. These 2 are new, so I hit without them. I'm assuming you don't have to put them in. It's just to help with cancels. Radius, again, 40 miles, that's up to you. And for a reset delay, I put 700. And what's cool about Target is if you're running ISPs, you can kind of just start them like the night before and leave your computer running. And then by the time morning comes, if you don't really feel like waking up, they'll run automatically and they'll pick it up for you. And so you have to really trust your setup, and which I did, and it paid off well for me. Because as you can see right here, yesterday, 7:20 a.m., I got to check out. And like I said, I wasn't recording because I was in my bed. I was basically asleep. I was just managing the Discord and alerting everybody that the drop was happening. There was no way I was getting out of bed. I'm a little under the weather, and if you guys didn't know, you can run Xbox Series X restocks since they leave their product page loaded up. So as you can see right here, this is the Xbox Series X link on Target, and it says out of stock. It doesn't say sold out, or well, the most important thing is that this page is even coming up, because typically for the other consoles, they aren't loaded unless they're going to drop. But since this is loaded up on Target's website, once a Target near you loads the stock on the back end of their store, your bot will actually be able to pick it up since it monitors that back end. So manual users aren't actually able to check out because it's not loaded on the website, but since it's loaded on Target's back end and that's what your bot is covering, it'll be able to check out. And if you don't believe me, last night at 12:15, I had 2 checkouts. One got payment canceled because of policy item demand. The other one went through, and I'm actually going to go pick it up after this. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend, if you have good ISPs, to just let the Xboxes run just until they unload the page. You're just randomly going to hit if you have a good setup. Like I said, I mean, you just leave it running, and then if you hit, you hit. If you don't, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Have a good one. Later.